Hello and welcome to the 21st review of the Soda Pop playlist, and we will be taking a look at 1896 root beer. This is from Pearson Bros, which is denoted up top on either side here. This is an all natural pop. So what I am expecting is a root beer that tastes fairly good, but maybe a little bit watered down, not really full. But I do not know that. I have never had this product. So, this is number 6. I'm guessing they have at least 6 products. All right. Manufacturer's information, which I will get back to, and barcode. And then nutritional information. Nutritional information is as usual with these soda pops, although for some reason this company has cholesterol involved with theirs. So if you see that and go, cholesterol? I don't know. The soda pops usually don't have that, but if you want to pause in 3, 2, and 1. And that is that. So what you have here is a plain capped. It's exactly like the Bundaberg, the Australian products bottle, or if you want red stripe bottles. It is not a 12-ounce glass bottle though. This is an 11.5 net weight ounce bottle. All right, it is caffeine free. The glass is obviously brown. There is some sort of code on it, which I cannot read with the product in the bottle. So, as far as the manufacturer information goes, it is on the other side with the barcode. Okay, it is manufactured for ABH Incorporated of Newport, Vermont. Their website is www.bulls-head.com. What that is about, I do not know. I have not been there, but it is the website listed on the bottle. This bottle was sourced at the local Cracker Barrel for somewhere around the $1.70, $1.75 range, okay? Again, it is being manufactured for the company. There is no explanation on the bottle as to who is doing the manufacturing. That is something you'd have to check out on the website. Again, it is www.bulls-head.com. With that, I'm going to reach down here and get the glass, which hasn't been in the cooler that long because the cooler is full tonight. So we will see. I don't think it's even going to fog up. It's cold, but the twist off is, tight. That is a twist off, right? I'm not sure if that is a twist off. So we are throwing the bottle opener into action here. That is not a twist off. Okay, so that is noteworthy if you're buying this, especially if you're planning on drinking it on the way home. That is not a twist off. That is a single rib, high, bottle cap opener is needed. So, it's actually got a pretty strong root beer smell coming off it, which I wasn't quite expecting. But we will see. This is going to be the real test of this right here. It's got quite a bit of fizz on it. Wow, this stuff isn't watered down at all. Not at all. This bodes well for this review. Okay, so I have had some other, and where I was getting that from, I have had other natural sodas. Usually, in many cases, all that I can think of anyway, they're good, and it's always nice to have an ingredients list that's that short, but they tend to be a little washed out flavor-wise and even in the visual and smell. This is not, so I'm pretty darn happy about that. Let's give it a try here. It's different. And that's why I'm not talking, because I'm trying it, not in a bad way by any means. It is this is actually, this is going to be hard to describe. It's good. Okay, so don't get the idea that it's something negative about the product. Not that at all. Pretty strong root beer smell even off the wider opening. So, as far as root beer flavor goes, it is not overly forward with the classic root beer flavor. It is not creamy by any means. It's not like a dad's root beer. It's hard to explain. Okay, the root beer flavor, the flavor that you identify as root beer, seems washed out. But the overall flavor, which is slightly leaning away from that classic root beer profile, is not washed out. So what you have is it's a rich tasting washed out root beer. I don't know how else to describe it. The classic root beer flavor that you're anticipating when drinking root beer is very sort of washed out. But at the same time, the overall flavor of the product, which is that washed out root beer with some other stuff that I'm not quite sure what it is, there's almost like a mild fruity aspect to it. Not any fruit you could identify, but the overall flavor, the washed out root beer and whatever else is going on there, is fairly strong, not washed out. It's like root beer that's been mixed with something. Okay? It's like they got some root beer, watered it down, but then mixed it with something that you can't describe. But that something is pretty prevalent. It's very forward. So it comes off as very interesting. I'm checking for the ingredients here. Do they have ingredients? Spring water, cane sugar, natural flavor, caramel color, citric acid, and carbon dioxide, the carbonation. That's it. Of course, they have it completely veiled, as most companies do, with natural flavor. But since it's a natural soda, obviously the flavor would be natural. So, content is pressurized, caffeine free. The label's taken some damage here. The label is not your usual plastic sticker. It looks like it's paper based. You see down here? It's very interesting. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is. It's good, though. I mean, it's good. It just doesn't taste like what you're expecting when you drink root beer. It's root beer there, but there's other stuff going on, and I'm not quite sure what it is. It might be some vanilla. There's almost, in the aftertaste, like a fruity aspect to it. No, it's not like biting into a ripe peach or anything like that, but there's something going on there, and I'm not going to be able to pick up on it from what they're listing with the ingredients. And there's nothing else besides the repeated fact that it's made with cane sugar. There's nothing really else going on with it. So I guess I'm going to the website too, bullshead.com. So if you see it and you like root beer, but you want to mix it up a little bit, it's definitely interesting. It's refreshing. It's flavorful, but it's sort of light. The carbonation is not crazy. Usually, with the natural sodas, it's usually in line with more of what I like. It's being tempered with something. The root beer is being tempered with something, but instead of being watered down and washed out, it's not that. It's being tempered with something else. I don't know what it is. There could very well be some vanilla going on there. And there's something when you swallow that's very light and refreshing. It's not citrus. I'm not sure. It's a root beer that just barely ticks the boxes for root beer. And that's really all I can say. All right. So if you see it, I got it at a Cracker Barrel. It's a cool bottle. I can see that date now. And I have no idea what it means. But prominently at the beginning of it is 21. So 2021, whatever. I'm glad I bought it. This is not something I think I would drink of my own accord outside of review material. But it is not money wasted. It is something that I can say I tried. And the review, when I tried it, is a positive one. Although one that sort of like pops up more questions than are answered for me, really. I've just sort of like opened up Pandora's box here. So this is Pearson Bros. 1896 Root Beer number 6. This is the 21st review of the Soda Pop playlist. I do thank you for watching. It is coming in as bonus content. So if you see a BC at the end of the title, that is why. I'm on an off night here Sunday. All right. I do hope you all are well. As always, do take care of yourselves, and God bless.